How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another thrilling episode of Hydroneer. He's having a great time. But as previously mentioned, we've got another hole to dig and conveyor belts to route and a house to finish, and I'm trying to make this my last stream. Gonna see how it goes. The last stream of Hydroneer. Assuming I don't get stuck in the harvester. I am indeed stuck in the harvester. Okay. Where is it? There it is. So, at one point we put in the drill, and now we're gonna have to do the exact same thing with our harvester before we can even make use of the drill. That's a tier 2 stuff, I think. Is my pickaxe down here? No, it is not. But yeah, whether or not I end up doing a full setup of the dinosaur bones, the hydrosaur bones, or whatever, I'm not sure. I'm not really planning on it. It would have been nice. I would have liked to finish that up, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff coming out. There's a lot of stuff I want to play and put more attention to. One of which is the Assassin's Creed game, which I kind of figured was going to be the case. What was the other thing too? Oh yeah, been trying to set up some other games on the Switch so I can play those for stream. Namely Ocarina of Time, but I do have another game that I'm getting started on soon. I'll leave that as a surprise. I'm sure it will be a surprise. But yeah, this I've been streaming Hydroneer for a hot minute now. And while I've enjoyed the game, I think it's run its course. In fact, I might have stopped playing this game a lot earlier than this, but I kind of ended up just going for it. And I did have a good time. It was fun. But it's not over yet, and we got a little bit of work left to do. So, what are we doing? We're trying to get it to there. So, in order to do that, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. We want kind of 25, 26. Also, if I sound quieter or a little bit off, like I'm not talking much or whatever, It's because my throat is sore. I think it has something to do with yesterday when I was drinking like liquor. And I don't think I probably needed like a cough drop or something. It was hard on my throat, and I don't know why. I think it's because I was talking the whole time, but yeah, my throat just ended up feeling sore. Not great. Wait. I need to remember what this marker indicates. I think it's 10, but I just want to be sure. So 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so yeah, it's 10. And we want it at 25. So that should be 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. And this thing I'm going to have to make a massive hole for because it is even bigger than the drill. And no, I don't have to put it underground, but I kind of just want to do it out of principle so I don't have to rip up the entire house. Yeah, playing Assassin's Creed yesterday was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy that game, and I really miss it, and I'm also afraid that I'm gonna get sucked into playing it again. Because that game, it's always one of those games that just, oh, there's another thing here, there's another thing here, there's another thing here. And yeah, Ubisoft can be a bit of a shitter when it comes to collectibles. But Black Flag was kind of like early on enough when it came to those things that they had like almost just the right amount, you know? Most of the time it felt like you actually were getting something that provided some sort of actual impact on your gameplay. Most of the time. Like the song pages. You could chase down a song that would increase the number of songs that your crew would sing or whatnot, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. Or you could play a game like Hydroneer and just, you know, sit here digging a hole. That's always fun. We here at Hydroneer Development Team know that our players like to dig holes in the dirt. We know it tickles their tism, and we are here for it. It's hard to tell where I'm even at. And I was considering doing this off stream, like the digging part. But then, yeah, then life stuff just kept happening. Kept having other things I needed to do and other junk. Not to mention that I had other games on the horizon that I needed to set up and play and all that, so. It is fun being able to get some stuff done for the stream. Outside of, you know, what you guys see. But sometimes if I'm just not feeling it, I need, like, me time as well, you know? It's not easy. You gotta balance the work with the fun. Like balancing out how much digging I do compared to how much fun I have doing it. Which is why it's all the more aggravating that the drills require a crane. Also, it is insanely hard for me to tell what I am looking at a lot of the time. I'm mostly just digging by feel. Like until the sun goes away, I can't even tell what I'm looking at. Yeah, this is definitely a nice little chill, relaxing game to sit down and enjoy after something crazy like pirating. I mean, there's only so much I can do, honestly. I'm gonna be sitting here thinking about Black Flag this entire time. It's like, that game came out a decade ago, and it was one of the biggest games for me. Loved that game. It's like I think of that game as like the definitive pirate game. Is muy incredibly. Oh, I must be hungover or something because I'm also just like got brain fuzz today. I mean, brain fog would probably be the more apt description, but feels fuzzy. Doesn't feel fully foggy, just a little bit of fuzz here and there. little more friction between my thoughts before I can spit them out. And yes, I've been drinking water. I don't know, I might be sick. Who knows? I have a sore throat. I don't think I am. Hey, we're almost there. We gotta be like really close. Because I know this one was only like tier 2 depth. Wait a minute. Did I? Yeah, this was where I was. Yeah. For a second, I had to stop and think about that because I was like, wait a minute. I'm digging down to tier 2 to plant this thing. But that's where my drills are. Did I not take that into consideration? Yeah, so I forgot that I had planned on moving those drills down to tier 3 since they can work down there. Just took me a little minute, like a minute to think about that. I mean, we gotta be close, right? So yesterday I was doing, sailing the high seas, and today I'm doing the exact opposite by digging a hole and getting myself landlocked underground. I'm a mole in a hole. I'm either a mole in a hole or a little shit on a little ship. I don't want to dig like a hole straight down just to see if I can find the exit, because I swear we got to be close. There we are. Yeah, we're just a small ways away. We're real close. Oh no. Fuck. Okay. Just a little more, and then all we gotta do is lower that guy down. Meander our lava pipes and water pipes. We'll be in business. Man, is it? Oh, the game looks to be about right. Never mind. I don't know why, but it seemed like the game was a little too loud. You know, one of the weird little, I don't know, idiosyncrasies that I find with my brain when it comes to digging these holes is that at some point, the digging just sounds like music. And for some reason I get, this time, instead of, can't remember what the first one I thought it sounded like. It might have been Jingle Bells. But now I've got the Santa Claus is coming to town, like... Does Santa Claus come to town? And like I'm hearing that in my head as I'm like digging. That's how you know you're getting the mining fever. Probably don't need to dig that far out. Probably right around here will suffice. There needs to be a tool that you can just like pick up and drop, and it just bores a hole straight down. You know, like an actual hand drill would be a beloved addition to this game. Instead of whatever the hell I'm doing here. Alrighty. Now, before I get that feller down here, what I want to try and do is check our inputs. So that's going to be off the back. What I'm worried about oh yeah, harvesting ice will produce water pressure. Okay. Whoa, whoa. So I'm gonna have to get in there and bypass that whole system. I think I'm just gonna shut everything down and get started on it. I don't even remember if I have a shut-off valve. I can hear them all getting clumped up in the harvester up here. Oh no. Yep. Where is my magnet? Alright, that might have been the last of it. Okay. I just need to figure out how I am going to bypass that. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, I need my hammer. Where's hammer? There you are. So we've got lava coming in through here. I'm trying to see if I can... Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna try and get rid of that T-junction as well. That works. Oh my gosh, I think the mic is picking up my... my cough drop crunching. Sorry about that. I will stop that. Yeah, that is, how do you not feel all that great? So how could I fix this? I could just have it drop down. Problem is, I would need to find a spot for it to I need to find a bit of piping to split off of. I really compacted all of this in here. Okay. I feel like a plumber doing work in the walls of like a new house. Yeah, I think I can solve this by doing that. And then I would need a straight pipe for over there. I'll also need a straight conveyor. You know, I probably should have left all these unanchored, like using the hammer, because there is a solid chance that I would need to fix something in here, and I could have just put up the walls and anchored them instead of anchoring down pretty much every pipe and other miscellaneous piece in here. Man, I know I'm gonna have to remember where all this goes. Well, I might actually not have to. Depending on how much of it you can see. Which is effectively none of it. unless you're up here. Alrighty. So I need more conveyors, more straight conveyors. We'll need the elevated ones as well. These are all my unused splitters. Sure is a mess in here. Okay, so the plan is to go and get some parts, whatnot. Need my conveyors. Do I have enough pipes? I'm pretty sure I brought... Yeah, I have plenty of these. Oh, damn it. But I think I might need more water pipes. Those are all the straights I've got. You know, that's probably enough. Hopefully. It might not be. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a whole bunch more straight conveyors. So let's just take a look here. We're gonna need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe 6 of them, and then I can put all these on another side or whatever. Now we need all the straight pipes for our lava. Then we're gonna have to figure out our harvester in here. Oh man. Might actually not even need that many straights. Well, we might. Alrighty. Give me just a second here to grab a little water. I do not know why I am so sore in the throat right now. Gotta say, it does not feel good.
Huh?
We are already 42 minutes in. And I was trying to keep this stream down to 4 hours as usual. Problem is my criteria, if you will, for what I want to call like end of Hydroneer is 1, getting drill and harvester installed and running. Number 2, finishing off the base so it looks nice. And number 3 was maybe finding the bones. So if you think of it like a mobile game level, you know, out of 3 stars, how well do I do kind of thing, you know? Right now, we're at this rate, we're going to be shooting for 1. Should have checked how many of these I needed. Can't be too terrible many, right? Well, that's nice. So it looks like we've got about 7 of them. Go for 8. 9. 10. 11. That should cover us. I don't know why I wasn't doing it this way long ago. Could have really stacked them in there instead of trying to fiddle around as much. All right, that should be enough, I think.
I wonder what was here.
You know, as long as I'm here, I might as well get a few more wall pieces. You know, I really should be making use of the pallets. It's like that's one feature that I really could have just been making use of this whole time. You know, also, my dumbass could have been using the actual greenhouse walls in my base instead of the half walls. I think I ended up doing that because it just looked off the way I had it set up. Okay. Right, we need to find a way to do this quick and efficient like. Bro. So you're telling me I can't full on stack these like I would. Oh my gosh. When they're stacked on top of here, they have physical. They have hit boxes. All right, so screw the pallet idea. I don't want the pallet. No wonder I was never using it. Unless they updated the game and I didn't know. Never easy with these damn things, huh? I gotta say, there's one thing I'm looking forward to not having to do, it's this shit. I think this is like 80% of the problem with this game, is if you want to get anything of note done, you gotta sit here for stupid amounts of time, picking up pieces one by one by one by one by one, and it's just a pain. It's a very love-hate relationship I have with this game. All right, so all that's paid for.
need something specific.
Wait, what? There we go. It's like it actually let those items out of the buy zone, but then I couldn't interact with them. This is why survival crafting games have like a blueprint for you, and then you can just place it where you want it and then add the materials after you've decided where you want it. Instead, I have to deal with this nonsense. Okay, that might be enough of those for now. There are a bunch of building materials, so I don't have to make as many trips. But yeah, I think installing the drill and harvester are top of the list. Finishing the house is my secondary objective, and tertiary, I think, is what it's. The tertiary objective is maybe finding the bones, but that's a long way off if I want to do my other tasks first. Okay. Might actually need my pickaxe to clear some space for that conveyor that's going to be down here. Oh, really felt the throats on that one. What? All right, so that should be all I need. Damn it. Back there, and that should finish that up. A lot of this stuff I don't even need to have in here. It's just kind of filler. Alrighty, now I can start moving some of these conveyors and drills. Whoa. Oh, sorry. I had to sneeze. Ugh. Okay. This guy is gonna go elsewhere. I think my plan... My plan is to have the lava come straight to this drill because we want this one to have the highest output out of all of them. Also, and then this is the second best one. So we want this one to be... Oh. I want that one to be up next. This might be a little weird, the way I organize this. But I'm basically going to have the pipe, like, snake around to this spot. And then feed in directly to the big one, and then split off to the others. I gotta figure out the other... Figure out the harvester placement. Ugh. Alrighty. So I think this is kind of where I want it. Kind of like in a little, this would be center.
Huh?
We're gonna have to figure out the rest of the logistics for it, but I think that's roughly the idea.
Huh?
See if it works. Oh, I hope it's wide enough. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, you piece of junk. Okay, it's upside down now. You know what the problem is? It's trying to stick to the walls. I think I got it. Nope, I did not get it. It's very close though. Okay. You just need to lower it one more block. No, 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 it's trying to bring it back up. No! Come on. Okay, that has to be it. I have fallen in. Oh my gosh, how do I get out? Yep, that's more or less where I was shooting for. Oh man, you really have to go up high for this thing. The I'm gonna need a lot more elbow pieces. Shit. I don't know if I have any more straight pipes or elbow pieces. I guess I just do that and hope for the best. But that is the conveyor problem solved. About as ugly as a way I could have done it as possible, but excuse me? Crap. Of course, it's going to be a pain getting in there. Okay, so the higher tier pickaxes do dig faster. I don't know why I didn't notice that before, but it is nice. Well. Right, the harvester is hooked up. Now I just need to make it all the way down there. Oh no, I grabbed the cart. Surely I have more stray pieces than that. Crap. Okay. See if we can get even more finicky with it. Now, granted, I could, you know, do this the right way and go and get the pipes that I need. But I'm just going to shove that there. As long as it works, I'm fine with it. Kind of getting to a point where it's just like sunken cost. Motherfucker. Why?
Huh? Huh? Huh?
All right. I guess we just turn it on and see if it works. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Holy moly. Uh-oh. Yeah, the game does not like that. Shit. But hey, it functions for the most part. I just gotta finesse it a little bit. Oh yeah, and it's increasing the water pressure. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Ah. I'll fix that eventually. That is a lot of resources. Wow, maybe too many. Some of them are flying out. Well, I guess it's not perfect, but I guess it works. I guess I'll start work on the roof. Tell you what, where's my hammer? Are you winning yet? Oh yeah, sort of. How are you doing, Wicket? Yeah, I was trying to set up my resource production on this special harvester and drill, and I kind of kiboshed a whole, oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh. But yeah, I'm kind of just kiboshing this whole setup here and trying to get it to work, and finally got this monster up and running. I ran out of pipes, so I just figured screw it and just threw together what I had. Oh, come on. Wow. How high do I need to get that thing up there? Some big chunks, yeah. And of course I didn't have any turn pieces. Nah, whatever. But yeah, that's one task done out of 3. My objective is to finish the roof. And maybe as a bonus objective, if I have time, to find the rest of the dinosaur bones. But I'm not really, I don't feel like it's really that important to find those. It'd be fun, but eh. dino bones as island artifacts? Kind of, I think. But the dinosaur bones are just strewn all across the land. Like, they are just hanging out in the snow in places. It's more like a scavenger hunt of sorts. But yeah, I only have like a handful more of those before I'm done with all of them. And it's just one of those things like, yeah, I found a lot of them. And I'm pretty close to, you know, not having to deal with them anymore. But it's just like, do I really want to spend all that time just to find the last, like, what is it, 3, 4? They're just scattered around. I don't know. What's the inside of that stone wall look like? It's just got the kind of wooden supports on the inside. But the trick of the eye that I'm going to be using here or at least trying to use here, is going to be that this is all going to be closed off. So it's... They changed it some? Oh. So inside it's going to look like this. But on the outside it'll look more like that. Where I'm going to have it covered up. So you don't see it. It'll be like an ugly attic, but the idea is that I'll not be able to see it. We are very close to being done. I really hope... I doubt I have enough walls for the remainder of this, but yeah, I don't want to make another trip. Yay. uh You know, originally, I was thinking I might actually do a peak to the wall and have it, you know, have it come up to a peak in the middle, but I might just end up leaving it flat. I think the peak will make it a little goofy looking. Okay, I have another one of these that I don't need. Sometimes the peaks get too high. Yeah. Also, it takes a lot of time. And I'm not necessarily trying to rush, but I kind of have it in my head that I'm going to make this my last Hydroneer stream. Because, I mean, we've kind of hit that point where I've done all the main stuff. I've gotten the new harvester, the new drill. I've built a home that I can be proud of. It's not perfect, mind you, but it's a hell of a lot more than I probably would have done otherwise. What's next? 7 days to die? No. For me, the remake of Assassin's Creed. I really like that game. I played it a lot when it came out in college, the original. There are some others. Halo, Campaign Evolved is getting remade. I plan on playing that as well. And then it's just gonna be like non-stop remakes. No joke, because it's just, and then later in the year is Ocarina of Time. You know, so there's a lot coming out just for remakes. Oh, damn it, I fell down the hole. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna like commit substantial amounts of time to one game, or at least I'm gonna try avoiding doing that, because there are other games I want to play, and thankfully the time frame kind of matched up to where now that I'm getting done with this game, I can get on to the next one. You didn't like going back and forth in time on Zelda? Yeah, I feel that. That one always was kind of frustrating for me for doing that, but I think in my case, what oftentimes frustrated me more was Majora's Mask time. Like everything is timed and you have to reset the day. But Majora's Mask is also the one that I'm most familiar with, and also the one that I kind of have the most nostalgia for as well. I actually did a playthrough of that not too long ago. I did it for the recomp or decomp, I don't know which. But I basically was able to play it on my computer with the HD texture, like an HD texture overhaul. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, it was pretty nice. All right, I need quite a few more walls. Question is, am I gonna bother with that section there? Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and I made a few YouTube shorts off of it, and some of them did pretty well. I think my most viewed YouTube short was, oh, you know what it was? It was a randomizer. That's what it was. One of the kids in the little club, the Bombers, caught me coming out of the tunnel and then blew me the fuck up in the randomizer. You used to build massive builds and you got tired of it? Yeah. I don't know. I think my problem was that I tried to encapsulate everything into the build. So it's not even just that I am building something, it's more so because I tried to cover everything. Make it look like one neat little factory. 3, 4. And it was never the intent to make it a massive build. I'm gonna clear all junk. All right, what am I doing here? Oh, saving apparently. I'm gonna test something. See if this works. Damn. All right, so that doesn't work. No. Oh, fuck. Gosh, there's so much just right here. So this fixes half of my problem. They're getting stuck on the centering tool. You know what? There'll be more. There we go. But yeah, I think I'm going to get the rest of that finished. And then we'll go from there. I need walls. And I need flooring. And the corner pieces. Once I've done that, I think it'll be good. So close. It's almost finished. It took a while getting here, but we done it. If I just put some walls there and a ceiling piece to cap it off, it'll look a little more natural. The pillars. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, the pillars took a fairly decent amount of time to do. Those were definitely a pain. Sheesh. I kind of wanted to like set up just like a hut or something, little structure to cover the holes. But I don't think I'm going to get to it. Too much of a pain. Not enough payoff. Especially when it's my plan to be finished with this soon. Oh, now my nose is running. I think I am getting sick. I wasn't sure at first, but yeah, I think I might just be getting sick. Started the stream off with a sore throat, and now I'm got a little bit of a runny nose going. I wasn't looking where I was driving. Trying to get some water. Also, it's kind of cool that you can get forge marks to add to any drills that you know, forge. So you can get like boosts to them, like speed and the size of their output, which is cool. But like you have to run around the island and find the giant icicle that you can only pick up with the crane. Then you have to bring that all the way over here and dump it on this thing, wait for 3 minutes for it to melt before you can add it to your recipe, which is cool. It's just time consuming, which is even more of a pain when you take into consideration that you can actually get negative traits on your forge marks. It's like a gambling system in Hydroneer, except you're gambling resources. What was I doing? All right. Do I need that? Oh yeah, I was gonna get you floors. Oh, you know what would be kind of cool? I'm not gonna do it because it would take way too much time, but seeing as though I'm not going with the peak design, I could take a bunch of side pieces, these angled pieces, and then just line them up in rows on the roof, kind of like a factory. And then I could set like a window wall on each of them. That'd be an interesting design. What else am I doing? I'm gonna get the walls first because the walls seem to be a bit of a pain. Okay. You know, I really should like pick everything else up that I'm not using and then throw it on a cart so I can go have it smelted. It would be nice to clean up the base, but once again, it's a matter of value versus time invested, you know. Jerk. You know, it's repetition like this that makes a man go mad. Like if stacking these things was my 9 to 5, I might go a little crazy. Okay, that's gotta be enough, right? Imagine after all that, I forgot my money at the bank at the base. I just realized, as long as I'm here, I might as well get some conveyors so I can fix my my resource problems. It's number 2. It's 1 and 2. You'll load a cart and forget to pay. I know, right? I do that all the time. Except for me, one time while I was building over here, 2 things happened in that. Oh, come on. Are you shitting me? All right, well. Oh, that's a nice shot. I can't even get the screenshot camera out. Dude, that is some horse shit. What I was gonna say is there's some funny little hitboxes over at these stores. Namely, this right here, I backed up my cart to like pick up a bunch of stone walls here, and it kind of backed through this wall and disappeared. Like a whole bunch of junk. It's like I was picking them up, stacking them here, grabbed my cart, and my cart teleported behind me as it does. And if you put something too far outside of that wall, it goes away. Yeah, see? And that pissed me off one day. And then the exact same time, I then restacked all my walls, brought them around to park it here. And this wall right here, the cart barely touched it and it made all of them disappear too. I was not happy about that one, dude. It was like, that was the second time in a row and I was just over it. And I'm like, all right, I'll play this game tomorrow. So agitated that the funnels, with how many resources are coming out of those new drills and harvesters, the funnels didn't work at that height anymore. Like I had them a block above, like not directly on top, but a block above the auto smelters. And they were just like flying out the ore chunks. Watch me forget where the hole is, and then I just dump this truck into the basement. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so, oh yeah. All right, so that should fix that problem. The other problem we're having is this mess. All right, let's see if that helps. Seems to work a little better. But those stupid ice chunks get caught. Well, that's actually seems to be helping out quite a bit. Yeah, now the resources are flowing. It's weird to me that this harvester automatically increases water pressure when you get ice chunks coming through it. So I just have this really fast spot. And the conveyor is extra fast over here. Oh boy. Each of these bricks is 20,000 weight worth. I need to up that number. Just out of curiosity, I have 118,000 pounds worth of iron. See, this is the other problem. I cannot now go and place this back into the cauldron because whatever. Because I have my funnels too low. But if I don't have them that low, the ores will fall out. That needs to be modified a little bit. So far, it's looking good. Alrighty, I'm gonna start capping off the ceiling. And that little voice in the back of my head tells me I did not grab enough of these floors. Well, if I didn't, I sure got close. Oh. Oh my gosh. I was off by 3. I was off by 3. Uh-oh. It's just so nice having it almost done. It definitely gives a sense of pride and accomplishment. All right, I'm hitting lag spikes here. I think we have more resource chunks that are getting stuck. No, it's just the one ice chunk down there. Am I really just pumping out that many resources that it's lagging my game? Maybe. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Dude, this wall has been having no problem for the longest time, and all of a sudden it just oh, it might be the frickin' lantern. You know what? Try the clear button. I will. Yeah, because it merges through the wall just fine. And has. No problem before. But, maybe it's the lantern. Guess we'll find out. Oh, good. The wall is sticking through on this side. That's not annoying at all. Guess we'll find out. Because yeah, some of those resources were getting through just fine. And then others were getting stuck. You know, if I'm looking for dinosaur bones, I haven't checked back here. Nope, nothing. And it's nice that those bones stick out as well as they do.
Huh?
Tell you what, I'm gonna take a bit of an alternate route, see if I can find any. Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, here's one right now. Bone. Vertebra. So yeah, this must have been a spot that I didn't catch. And then of course we have the foggy void over here, which to me just still is a baffling addition. At least to me. It's just this massive area on the map. And it provides almost no added benefit or gameplay reason aside from just foggy snow. Also, I don't think you can... have a bone spawn out here. Thankfully. Also, if you take advantage of the edge of the screen, you can kind of see a little farther in there than if you're looking at it dead on, from what I can tell. It's kind of weird how the fog effects work like that. Also, you can go out here quite a ways, but then there's just islands that you can't get to. Oh, there's a little black spot directly ahead over there. I'm guessing that is one of those forge marks. I think I have enough time where I might be able to find the bones. Assuming it doesn't take an absurd amount of time to find. I only have a handful more left. That was good English. Yeah, I'm feeling some pretty insane stutters when I look in the direction of my base. So it's that sucker is either working hard or hardly working, and either one can cause frame drops in this case. I don't want to clear all my resource chunks right now, because I want to see what the problem is when I get there. If it's just the fact that I am pumping out too many resources at once, I'll just live with it. But if there's a bunch of junk that's getting stuck, then I'll have to see if I can figure out a solution. Also seems like all the dinosaur bones spawn in the snow. They don't seem to like to spawn in the lava. And I have checked down these little pathways before, but I just want to make sure that I have every base covered. I don't want to miss any. You'd think it'd be a lot easier to find these things, especially since they glow. But here we go. That should be the last vertebrae. And either
Some bones. Don't forget to put them in the box.
then I just need a tail and 2 ribs, I think. Or it might just be 2 ribs. None down here. And of course, they have to make this path split off in so many places. Just to make it harder on you. So I have to meander all over the place in here. All right. So with how much I have searched this place, what the fuck? How'd you get out here? One of my core stone bars is just hanging out on the ground over here. But my thoughts are that with how much I've been looking around, there's got to be a couple up the mountain somewhere or on the side of it that I haven't looked at yet. it is. The outer structure is complete. Or at least what I had planned anyway. I don't care for the roof as much. I feel like these walls could do with like a, yeah, it looks like a lot of work. It was like months worth. I don't know about months, but you know what I mean. Been playing this game for so damn long. You put all this time in. And that's still being a little goofy, but that'll have to do. Man, took a long time to get to where I am. And I was just building up the base along the way. It's odd, really. I just feel tired. But yeah. Took a long time to get here. I had a lot of fun doing what I was doing and putting all this junk together and making something out of nothing, you know? Yeah, I'm missing 2 bones. 2 bones! Oh, leg. Gotta go? Alrighty. Well, thank you for stopping by, sir. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and if I don't catch you again, well, thanks for stopping by for the streams. I know you're probably a little more interested in the you know, crafting and building kind of stuff. I'm probably going to be going on a bit of a stunt with some other types of games, so It was fun having you. We are back to the frozen wastes. I'm heading over to pick up my motorcycle. And then maybe I can use the motorcycle to get around faster. At some point, I'm gonna come across that drill again, but I have no clue. Where exactly it is hidden in here. I'm gonna try something. Oh no. Where? Oh no, where is the fucking thing? The dinosaur bone guild request is gone. Okay, so I've just been going up. Can't seem to go too high. I'm guessing there's a cutoff to how far you can move the camera away from your character. Or there might be. I can do this. Oh, I really hope I didn't lose the request thing. In the fog, or I'm never gonna find it again. Oh, there's a little snowman. Yeah. I think that's where I found the foot. Oh, you can actually see the volcano from here. Kind of. Depending on the spot, the fog actually fades out a bit.
So you're the Hydroneer. So we're back at the base of the mountain. Oh, I can see again. You know, if I'm lucky, the purchase order might be over here when I fell over. Oh, good. Okay, it's right there. Woo! So I'm just going to go up to the top of the mountain and see if we can find any bones just lying around.
Because I know I found one that was kind of somewhere along the edge. On the edge of the mountain. So maybe one or both of our remaining bones are missing. That we're missing are over there. So. Oh, there's the drill. I see it. It is so hard to spot, but if you follow the mountain to the right a little bit, I think you can find it. I might yeet myself over right here and then try and drive to it. Supposedly you can find some of the, there might be a spawn for one of the bones next to it. But I don't think we're so lucky. Yep, and there's one of the forge marks right there. Come on, get me up there. Bet that felt real good on the skin. Oh no, come on. Oh, we're right there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. We're directly under lava. Oh, that's like a hard barrier. I don't think it expected us to be able to get under there. Yeah, see? You can drive on top of the lava, but you can also get under it and get stuck under there. There's too many little nooks and crannies that this bone could be. Man, this is honestly a pain in the ass. There's only like 2 left. Oh, damn it. I'm starting to think it's not on the edge of the mountain somewhere. Two of them, though. Where else haven't I been? Ugh. Yeah, I'm definitely getting sick or something. No. Oh, I suppose it's typically hidden. Man, this is gonna bug me. It's like, I don't think it can be in the lava river. If he could have, if it could have, then I feel like I would have seen it by now, but yeah, I just can't seem to spot him. Two ribs. That's it. Well, I guess at this point, it's a matter of what do I want to do? Do I want to continue looking for this and actually try and find it because it's just that important to find these final two bones? Or do I start messing around and installing mods? Yeah, I have scoured this island. I have been everywhere on this island in a vehicle, on foot. And I'm just not seeing them.
Know what I could tell you? Nothing I could do. Oh. Yeah, this is insane. This is crazy work. You know what? I think that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna install some mods. I'll see if there's anything that lets me find those bones easier. And we'll see where that leads us. Oh, do not drop this thing in the hole. Ugh. So yeah, let's seeing as though we're at the end of the series here, let's see what kind of stuff we can get. HML, that's a framework mod. Improved pallets, more pickaxes. Bulk buy crates. Hold items that are paid for and not paid for, but you will only be able to take out paid for items. Terrain manipulator. Hydrotility. Oh. Build anywhere. Adds items from mods to Vulcanist stores. Infinite fuel. Rakes, relic finder. Ever wanted to move a heavy drill or heavy harvester by hand? That's what I needed. Stations on items you can place. Infinite shovel. Infinitely placed dirt. Mining TNT. Precise mover. No delivery platform, it just removes the platforms in front of the shown delivery entrance system in Ice Helm, so it's not over in your place foundations. Okay. Tiny items. Useful tools. Huh. UI coins, obviously. I'm gonna load in creative mode, and I want to see if I can spot one of these bones. How do I open the menu? Okay. Let's check again. F7, toggle menu. Control C, select item aimed. Okay. F7 is not working. Alrighty. Whatever. Well, that is the unfortunate reality. Got so close, and I don't. Oh, I just think if I, excuse me, if I sit here searching for all this junk, it just becomes a sunken cost fallacy. Just exhausting all the time that I put in just to find a couple bones. Man, it took so long to get here, to get to what I have set up here. And honestly, it was kind of worth it, but it's also a little sad, you know? I've been playing this game for months. And now it's over. Well, that's how life is, right? Sometimes a door closes so that a new one may open. And for me, I'm moving on to other games. Well, suppose that's it then. I want to let you all know that I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, chatting, and watching. I know I didn't end up getting that third task done of finding all the bones, but I gave it an honest try. That said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is, wherever you may be. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be playing something new or playing something different. But I'll see you then. Thank you again for watching. Until next time.